Howdy y'all, and welcome. I hope each and every one of y'all enjoyed your turkey day with your family and friends. Getting into those little turkey comas. It looks like a big old winter storm is going to be setting up for much of the central part of the country from northeastern Arizona up into western Illinois, with winter storm warnings here in the pink and winter storm advisories and watches in the purple and the blues. First and foremost, we're going to get into how much snowfall you're going to be receiving from this winter storm before we get into the timing. So it looks like this snowstorm is going to be a doozy, as it looks like, I zoom in here, looks like if you live over here by Kansas, it looks like you could expect upwards of 8 to 12 inches of snowfall, right around 2 to 4 over here in Illinois and Indiana, right around 3 to 6 inches if you live within the winter storm advisories and watches zones. As we take a look at the NAM 3 kilometer to take a look at the time frames, how long you could expect this winter storm to last. It looks like this is going to last all the way through the early afternoon hours today, all the way through the late evening into early morning hours of tomorrow. We're heading off into Illinois and Indiana, where it looks like y'all going to be expecting upwards of 2 to 4 inches. For it heads off into the northeast on the 27th. So again, it's going to last all the way through the early afternoon hours today. With some icing down here by Oklahoma and southern Kansas. Lasting all the way through the late evening into overnight hours tonight. We're tapering off. We head off into early morning hours of Sunday, while it looks like Illinois and Indiana are going to be getting in on some snowfall. We're heading off into the northeast by the 27th. So again, if you have to head out on the roads for the next couple days within this area here, please be careful. Pack that safety kit with you. If you don't have to head out, that's great. If you want to send any snowfall pictures my way, I have links down below to my Facebook and X pages. I would greatly appreciate y'all's snowfall pictures if you want to send them. So go check that out down below. Much appreciated. As we take a look at the Euro model, this shows what we could expect as we head into the month of December. Crazy, we're already in December already, almost. You can see the big old winter storm that's setting up for much of the central part of the country. It's going to be getting out of the country by Monday, where it looks like it's going to be pretty dry for quite some time. There's some lake effect snow showers from Michigan up into the northeast. Still going to remain dry up until the 1st of December, where it looks like a big old storm system is going to be setting in out east, where it looks like some severe weather is going to be possible for the deep south, and some more snowfall is going to be possible out west. And this is going to continue off into December 4th, where it looks like a lot of precipitation is going to occur up here by Washington. Now, remember that big old ice storm I was talking about in the last video? Looks like that's not going to be happening. It just looks like some rainfall is going to be happening over here by Texas and some potential snowfall, but really not much to worry about as far as icing goes. Just please prepare for some severe weather if you live in eastern Texas, though, on December 3rd, just in case. But it's well needed precipitation, though. As we take a look at the Climate Protection Center, we can see much of the country is going to be above average or near normal, which is good for the drought conditions out here, as it looks like much of the country's been downright dry. Except for up here by Nebraska, up into Montana, over into Minnesota, where it looks like below average precipitation is expected for y'all. Head off into the next 8 to 14 days. It looks just about the same. So that's good. That'll help out the drought conditions for much of the country, especially out east, where y'all been dealing with some wildfires. As we take a look at the temperature anomalies, we know we've been pretty cold here as of late, which is normal for this time of year, but as we take a look at the temperature anomalies, we can see that we'll remain in this below average pattern for a little bit up until we head into December, where it looks like an above average temperature trend is expected out east with a below average temperature trend expected out west. Now, what I mean by above average, I don't mean 70 degree or 80 degree temperatures. I just mean that it's going to be above average for this time of year. As you can see, way above average temperatures are expected as we head into December. And as we take a look at the actual temperatures of what we could expect, we can see that we're still going to be chilly, but as we head off into December, we can see this is going to change drastically. As you can see on the 30th, 70 degree temperatures is going to stretch as far north as Tennessee. It's going to remain this way with some 70 degree temperatures as far north as Kentucky on December 3rd, before that's going to be wiped out yet again as we head into the meat and potatoes of December. And of course, we got to take a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Protection Center. We can see much of the country is going to be near normal or above average, except for down here in the southwestern part in the blue and up here by Maine, where it's going to be below average. And it looks like the next 8 to 14 days look like much of the country is going to be near normal or above average. So it looks like a warming trend is going to be in store as we head into December. But don't get used to it though, because Old Man Winter is still going to be making a comeback. And lastly, if you stayed this far in the video, I'm going to show y'all a sneak peek of what you could expect on Christmas morning, if you could see a white Christmas or not. Now please take this forecast with a grain of salt. This is not clickbait. This is just for fun. So don't get butthurt and leave me any comments down below of, oh my god, this is too far out. I know this, but this is for fun. So please take this with a grain of salt, because it looks like down here by Oklahoma and Arkansas, looks like it could be experiencing a white Christmas. It could be experiencing a soggy Christmas in Texas, but it looks like much of the country is going to be pretty dry on Christmas morning. This is set for 8 o'clock in the morning as well, so just, again, take this with a grain of salt. So it looks like much of this south central part of the country is going to be experiencing a white Christmas, while it looks like the rest of the country is going to be potentially cold and dry. So it looks like a major snowstorm is in store for much of the central part of the country. It's going to be getting out of here by Monday. Please prepare for this, as it looks like 8 to 12 inches of snowfall is expected within the winter storm warning areas. So if you have to head out, please be careful. Pack that safety kit with you. If you don't have to head out, that's great. If you get any snowfall in your area, please send me some snowfall pictures. I'll have links down below of where you can send those. My Facebook and X pages are the greatest places to send snowfall pictures. I greatly appreciate it. Looks like after this snowstorm gets out, looks like it's going to be pretty dry for much of the country, with some lake effect snow showers possible up by Michigan and Pennsylvania. And that looks like as we head off into December, it looks like a major storm system is setting up across the eastern part of the country. Looks like some severe weather is going to be possible down south. And a big old snowstorm is going to be setting up yet again out west, where it looks like y'all can't get away from the snowfall out there. Looks like it just constantly snows. As far as the White Christmas goes, we'll have periodic updates every week breaking down who will expect a White Christmas leading up to when the creepy fat man comes down the chimney. So just stay tuned and make sure you subscribe down below so you never miss an upload, because here at Wins Weather, we make weather forecasting fun and informative. Make sure you like the video as well and share it so more folks are informed about the weather. Don't forget to leave some constructive feedback down below, because constructive feedback helps provide you, the viewer, better and more informative content in the future. So like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, never stop forecasting.